What up, what up, what up? And welcome to another audiobook review by me, as always on this channel. So today, I'm going to talk to you about the Belisarius Cawl book. I'm going to try and keep this video, like all the others, as spoiler-free as possible, but consider this your final warning before going forward. So if you haven't read the book and you don't want maybe a little bit of spoilers here and there dropping, stop this video, go and listen to it or read it and come back. Last warning. Cool. Let's carry on. So, to start off, this book is amazing. Now, I have a biased opinion. I collect Admech and Cawl is one of my favourite characters in the entirety of the 40k fluff. Okay, now the fanboy reaction is out of the way. Let's talk about the book. The novel revolves around two characters, Belisarius Cawl, obviously, and Decimus Andronius Felix, the Tetrarch of Ultramar. These two figures are drastically different and provide a unique perspective to the main plot, one being the beyond genius Archmagos Dominus, a fancy way of saying that he's a scientist, and the other is a Primera Space Marine that was personally chosen by Guilliman to oversee 500 worlds. The story itself jumps from the current time and back into the characters' past. Cawl, Felix, some of the characters that I'm not going to mention because it might spoil the plotline. I personally find Cawl's the most interesting because it involves much more bigger characters, i.e. the Emperor, Ezekiel Zidane, who is the architect of the Black Carapace. So some of this stuff might actually mean something to you, but for newbies, you might need to use Wikipedia. We find our heroes on the world of Sotha, the home world of the Scythes of the Emperor chapter, which is a successor chapter to the Ultramarines, which has been recently ravaged by the Kraken strain of the Tyrannid swarm. Felix is there because Rabute Guilliman has sent him to speak to Cawl due to him not being in contact for years, and Cawl is there because he wants to help the Scythes, but it comes at a price. The Scythes revere Cawl. They see him as the saviour of their chapter, which in part is true with him developing the Primaris Marines, bringing in the much needed influx of numbers to their dwindling chapter. Cawl offered the Scythes the rejuvenation of their planet, which incidentally would take 300 years to do so, for the price of being allowed to enter their fortress monastery. This seems like such a trivial thing to ask for, but in truth, Cawl believes that there is something deep within the mountain that's been there long before the Emperor set out for the Great Crusade. Cawl, as a character, draws for me an image of Indiana Jones, Albert Einstein, and a large slab of Tony Stark. An interesting mixture of personalities. I may do a video on Cawl himself in the future, but for now, let's just say that he's well beyond the accepted dogma of Mars. I'm not going to delve into the other characters as it would give certain plot points away. However, what I will say is this book is a roller coaster. As the chapters unfold, the proverbial rug will be pulled from underneath you from time and time again. I absolutely love this book from start to finish, and I think any Warhammer 40k fan would do as well. The fight scenes are varied and exciting, the conversations are tense and riddled with golden nuggets of lore that you just won't find in any other book. I can foresee this being the first of a series of books involving Cawl and his great work, but only time will tell. Go and grab the book or audiobook yourself and show Black Library that we want to see more of Belisarius Cawl and the journey that he is on, because it's only going to be a doozy. Okay, that's enough of me for one day. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support the channel, just share it with your friends. Hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment or two, and we can start a conversation off about Belisarius Cawl or all things 40k. Until next time, laters.